Hello my friends and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to give you another Kickstarter tip. But before we even start the video, I want you to do me a favor. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on TikTok. Like the video and make a comment as well because every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. Now on with the video. This Kickstarter tip is all about stretch goals. Now in case you're brand new to Kickstarter and have no idea what a stretch goal is, a stretch goal is basically another item that you offer to your backers once you reach so many backers or a certain point of how much money. It could be, hey, once I get to 100 backers, I'm going to offer this. Or hey, once I get to $1,000, I'm going to offer this. I'm going to go into more detail in just a second. First, my history with Kickstarter. I've had 4 campaigns on Kickstarter. 2 of them failed, 2 of them were successful. The very first one back in 2020, I did not have any stretch goals. I didn't know what I was doing, and it failed miserably. Now, my next Kickstarter campaign was for the Taming of April, and for that campaign, I did have stretch goals. Unfortunately, it also failed. I personally thought some of the stretch goals were pretty interesting, but, you know, again, it failed. Now, for my third Kickstarter for Turkana Comic number 7, I needed $500. I raised $700. My first stretch goal was at $1,000, so nobody reached the stretch goals, but I did get my money for the campaign, which is what I needed. Some of the stretch goals for that campaign included bookmarks and other items, again, that were not reached because I didn't reach the stretch goal level that I needed to buy those items. Now, for my latest Kickstarter earlier this year for Olivia the Mighty Kraken novels, my first stretch goal was at $1,000 for a bookmark. Very simple. I also had stickers available as well for another stretch goal. And even a higher stretch goal was for a koozie. But unfortunately, it reached a certain point and a lot of them dropped off. Now that campaign was still successful. It's just, it dropped so low that it just barely got me the money that I needed for the campaign goal, which was $500. I think I made like a little over $600. But I had lots of stretch goals available for this particular Kickstarter, it's just none of them were reached at the very end of the campaign. And that's what I want to point out. No matter what side of the coin that you use for a stretch goal, whether it be money or backers, you have to make sure that you can afford to buy that stretch goal, and it's not going to break the bank or make you go broke just for buying that stretch goal because you met that goal. Most of the time, when I do a campaign, the very first stretch goal is a bookmark. They're very simple and very inexpensive to buy. And then there's also stickers as well. Stickers are very inexpensive. You reach a certain stretch goal, and everybody who buys something will get a sticker. It's the higher denomination or the higher amount of backers that you need for the more expensive things like a koozie or a keychain or a mouse pad. So that's my advice on stretch goals. Make sure your first couple of stretch goals are not that expensive. So you don't have to go out and buy something super expensive just to give to all your backers that's going to break the bank or break your goal. The higher the dollar amount or the higher the backer amount should be the goal for the more expensive stretch goals. And there it is. That's this week's Kickstarter tip. Thank you for watching my video, and as always, thank you for your support.